Raven issue 2, written by Marv Wolfman and art by Alison Borges. I'm going to go with
Is this the last thing we all read?
This is the last
Yeah.
thing we all read, yes.
So
Um,
weird. This is
so weird.
such a weirdly paced book.
Do you know what's funny about this, though? Is like, I remember we were confused by the ending of the last issue, and I feel like this issue did a good job of kind of explaining what went on at the end of the last issue. By the point where a few pages in, I was like, alright, I kind of get what happened now. And then I was like, okay, teen stuff again, yeah, I'm having fun, she's in the school, and the other characters are like, kind of interesting enough in a sort of high school teen kind of way. And then the last half of the issue got really weird again, and I wasn't really sure how it got there, like, because at one point I was thinking, like, okay, she's went astral projection style, right? And because they set up that she can do that, and she went to go look for stuff in the middle of the night, whatever, and she sees this big like building, and I'm like, all right, is this like in the astral projectional plane, and this is where these kids are going missing? Is they're inside this building, but in this plane, so that's why no one can find them. But then like 2 pages later, there's police showing up, and there's like a mob, and I'm like, what? So
containment. We gotta set containment lines.
So people can see this? Like, I wasn't sure what was going on. It was weird.
So weird. Not bad, just weird. Like,
no, I agree. It was enjoyable, minus that damn ugly costume.
Yeah.
Which
although,
I can't wait for them
in
just
Titans, in Titans, I'm sure, because that's her soul self, right? Like, I didn't even know that till this issue.
Yeah.
So I'm sure whatever's going on, I'm sure Trigon's involved. It's going to give her a new birth to her new soul self.
I think,
yeah, but she's wearing the costume when she's not all solely.
Yeah, I think my problem here with this one is more the whole this building appearing and then like 2 pages later there being police and containment and all that. I feel like that's less about building a mystery of what's going on and more it's just kind of shoddy, and I don't understand that the other people could see it, and then all of a sudden there's an entire mass of people out of nowhere. You know, it feels.
Well, hang on, I'm just looking at it. I'm not sure. So she's going around in her astral bit, right?
Yes.
And she overhears the police car and saying, "Oh, we got the address embargoed," and then we got the address and it says where it is, Embarcadero, right? So that's where she goes, which is that's where this building is. It's just we see it in the astral projection room first, and then we see it in reality.
Well, that's why it's kind of.
So the police already know that. She gets it from the police.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense. But you have to admit, though, the first time we see it, it's all blue as if it's like just in this like you know realm, and then stuff keeps happening, and then all of a sudden there's a crowd and there's containment, and I don't know.
I think it's just implying that it's not a separate realm. That's just how she sees things when she's in the soul form, maybe.
Well, you say that, but I'm pretty sure when we see it and it's
the
all
cops,
like everything else isn't like that. So I feel like maybe what it's saying is that this building also has is also in this realm and has properties of mystical things going on.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I say though, it was just kind of like we just had to sit and sort of explain it to each other to sort of work it out, and we shouldn't have to do that. It should have
no, definitely.
It should have been.
It is there that now that I'm talking through it.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't have to be doing that.
That said, it is enjoyable. I do actually like the art again. I said that in the first issue as well.
Yeah.
It's very fun. It's actually.
I just like having miniseries, like between this and Hawkman and
Dead Man.
The last
some of the other
couple were
minis.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's some good ones, and I like the character's voice. I like the art. I like the overall sort of high school feel of it.
Yeah.
It's just the ending of this one was a little bit weird and confusing, and did get kind of wacky. We should mention at the end it teases. So does anyone recognise that costume?
Let me have another look.
Because basically it cuts to someone who's watching all this play out in the news, this incident with the helicopter and all that, and we see him say,
Time to get dressed.
yeah, they know nothing, it's time to get dressed, and we see this sort of purple and black costume and a helmet, which is kind of like a Red Hood looking helmet with mostly black with a bit of purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't recognise it.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't either.
So I'm sure there's some old school New Teen Titans fan who's like, oh, that's such and such that connects to Raven, but there you go.
Like cool if it was Brother Blood, but it doesn't seem like Brother Blood. So
So No, that's Raven. I'm still willing to read issue 3. I think I like it enough.
Oh yeah, I'm
It's
in
just-
until this is over. It's a mini, so
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
kind of it's got its weird elements that aren't jiving perfectly, but otherwise,
Yep.
It's overall, it's pretty enjoyable.
yeah.
yeah.